Have you ever done that?
Yeah, of course, you know.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Okay, you know, like,
I get it. That's our
I do it all the
culture.
time. The reason I say this is because,
You say, of course. So here we go.
Yeah.
Do you know what God said about people who take his name in vain? It's in the Bible, not me. He says God will not hold that person guiltless who takes his name in vain. So he even seems like he knows it, but he still swears using God's name anyway.
Oh, no,
it's like you're challenging him.
All right, no.
Think about it. So why do we do that? If God is the holy, and he's the one that gave us what we have, for example, our lives, that's how it all started back in the very beginning with Adam and Eve, so we can be born. Why do we then curse him? Why not curse Saddam Hussein or Adolf Hitler? I mean, they were the bad guys, right? Why God? See, our culture's crazy what they do. And young guys, I was the same. Get brought up with other guys, and you want to do what they do. And that's why you swear. You got to cut that out. One more and we're done. 7th commandment says you're not to commit adultery. But before you answer, Jesus said if you just look at another person and lust after them, you've already committed adultery with them in your heart. Have you ever looked at another person with lust? Yeah. Okay. So what's your first name?
Aldo.
Aldo. I'm Tom. Pleased to meet you. And you're?
Cruz.
Cruz? Cruz. Like Tom Cruise? But that's your first name?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, man. All right. Cruz and Aldo. But I'm sorry, guys, in your own admission. You're a bunch of lying thieves. You're blasphemers and adulterers at heart. I'm sorry, it doesn't sound like good people, does it? So look, what if some wacko come along now and he jumped the curb and he kills us right now? And right now you're facing a holy God. How do you think God would find you based on those commandments? Would you be innocent or guilty? Guilty. Be honest. Yeah, you'd have to be. And if you were guilty, where would God have to send you? Heaven or hell?
Hell, of course.
Now hell. Now does that concern you? That's possible. But you could be headed for hell.
Yeah.
Does it concern you at all?
It does.
For sure.
Yeah, I like where this is going.
I'm glad you like where it's going. So do you know what hell is like? Because I find most people don't even know. Do you know what hell is like? Ah, see, come on, be honest. No, you never hear about it, right? Well, here we go. It's in the Bible, it's not me. Jesus himself said. He said it's a place where your thirst is never quenched. So we got like 120 degrees here, 100, pretty hot. How's it like 12,000? Okay? Imagine being at 12,000 degrees, thirst never quenched. He says we're just constant gnashing of teeth. Worms never die. Total darkness in a lake of fire for eternity. Not a fun place. That's why I'm out here. I don't want to see anybody going to hell. I mean, I don't even know you guys, but I wouldn't want you to go there. So do you know what God did for you? Great news. You know what God did for you so you wouldn't have to go to hell?
He sent his son Jesus to die for us so we could, accept him, into our lives so we can go to that place.
So go to that place. Yeah. It's called repent, by the way. That's what I hear missing. Most people who've ever been in church, they never hear the word repent. See, Jesus himself said, unless you repent, you will perish. And you're right. 2,000 years ago, John 3:16 said, so God so loved the world, he sent his only begotten son, Jesus Christ. He died on the cross. He paid the fine for the crimes that I committed. And now what you're admitting to committing. See, but there's a little catch there. See, because if you just stop there, think about it, then you can say to everybody, hey, we're all going to heaven. Jesus died on the cross. And yet in 1 Corinthians 6:9 it says no liar, no thief, no fornicator, no adulterer, no homosexual is going to enter the kingdom of heaven. See, so just his death doesn't do anything other than give us the opportunity. And what we have to do is repent. And repent means turn away from. You no longer walk down that path. Get it? And then you trust. That you trust in Jesus Christ alone for the forgiveness of your sin. He paid the fine. People tell me, well, I'm not going to be like that anymore. I changed my ways. I don't do this anymore. I'm a better person now. Well, then what do you need Jesus for? Get it? It's all about them. That's why you get the glow stick, by the way, even though you don't deserve it. You didn't pass the good person test. But it's in the book of Ephesians 2:8-9. It says, by grace you've been saved. It's a gift from God, not of works, like all the other religions we have on the country. He said that way so nobody can boast. Comes from him. Get it? So what I do is I offer people a glow stick like Jesus dying on the cross. That's a pretty paltry example. Get it? Yeah. But that's all I could do is, and all you have to do is reach up and take it because it's been freely given to you.
Thank you. I respect it. I like it. More people should hear this,
I hope so. Well, you could help that here. Here's a brochure I hand out as well. A little more detail.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
On the back, you got my webpage.
I'm guessing, from the process.
Do you have any questions, but?
Because I'm pretty sure, from this, you're a Christian.
No.
No, you're not a Christian?
No.
No.
Ask me, what am I?
you have a relationship with Christ. That's
I say I'm a follower
follower
of
Christ,
Jesus
right?
Christ. I don't say a Christian. You know why?
Yeah.
You know why? Because Mormons call themselves Christians. Catholics call them. Everybody who wants to say Christian.
Right.
Generic term, and they're nothing like one.
Right.
Follower of Jesus Christ
There you go.
alone. Big difference.
Amen.
They
Totally,
never say
yeah.
the name Jesus Christ.
Right. Okay. Well,
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. What was I gonna say? I totally lost my
You
train of thought.
appreciate this, which is
No,
great.
I really do. I appreciate it. You know,
He's a fan.
it's I like
Okay.
church. You know, I go there. You know,
You go to worship?
I do. You know, I try to attend Bible study